Hey, Super Reviews. Very long time. Why it's been such a long time will be a story for another day. And also, I've started a new YouTube channel, but when that's ready, I'll come back and tell you about it. My name is Brian.
I'm Wolf.
And we're going to be reacting to a little teaser because I saw a headline earlier today that said, The Matrix 4 HBO Max teaser reveals title and logo. And now that I've looked it up, this is going to be different than what I expected.
Yeah.
I think
it's still kind of cool though.
Did you already watch it?
Yeah, I had seen it in passing because it was actually on TV, or not technically TV, but like whatever streaming.
Really?
I saw a YouTube ad. Yeah,
right,
I wasn't really paying attention, so I didn't even know anything about the Matrix thing until you said it, and I was like, you know what, this would be cool to see. Yeah,
I expected a full actual 30-second Matrix teaser, but
that would be dope.
So this is what it looks like. It's basically just a tweet and in a box format. This year, the biggest Warner Brothers premieres are coming to theaters and streaming on HBO Max the exact same day. What movie are you most excited for? All right, so before we start this, it's going to be a bunch of clips from a bunch of movies, unlike an actual 30-second Matrix teaser. But what is your prediction for the Matrix title? Because I have mine.
I don't know if they like. I don't know. I'm really like gung ho about everything Matrix, as you know. So if they're like smart, they're gonna keep it similar to what it's always been. Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess it changed kind of a little bit on the third one, right? Well, it's just the second and third one were a little bit different, but I mean, I think they should keep it like sort of the same.
Gotcha.
You know?
Yeah, it's the. So I'm gonna mention two things between me and Wolf at the end of this, so stick around for that. But to not delay it anymore, it's The Matrix Reloaded, The Matrix Revolutions. So The Matrix RE. And my guess is it'll be The Matrix Rebooted. I'm not confident in that guess, but it's the best
You mean
guess.
like the title?
Yeah. Unless it's literally RE: The Matrix.
You're right. I mean,
Which
honestly,
I don't know. Definitely not going to be.
I have absolutely no idea what it could possibly be. I mean, besides like what made The Matrix 4. You know?
All right. Well, then let's find out. And tell me if you can hear this, because I'm sharing my screen with you over Zoom, and this is the first time. Very awkward for me. I hit the space bar and it just minimized it.
I cannot hear anything.
Oh, great. Well, I bet they're not going to say anything, so...
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, wow.
It's just... All right, there's a little bit of dialogue.
Yeah, I think it's like an announcer voice or something like that, but I am digging these. Oh. Oh.
Okay. What's your reaction to that title?
I mean, I'm not mad at it. Is what I want to say.
I gotta, they gotta come out with something else, something more, like
something
what the
like something that actually says something about maybe this says all we need to know. You know? Matrix.
It's like what was that movie sequel that Halloween?
Fast and Furious.
No, Halloween 2018 or something. Now it's always got to be like Halloween and the years. Sorry, I got a little whisper in my ear that's really annoying me. Now, to differentiate those, you got to say the year, and that's fine. I'm much more excited though about Halloween Kills, because that sounds like a clever title. This is if it's just Matrix, that's a big thumbs down from me.
I mean, you know, I understand what you're saying. I'm not mad at it. I mean,
I'm going to be annoying with this.
Once we actually get like an actual trailer or an actual teaser, then I can like actually have something to like, I don't know, go from.
I'm really just hoping this is a placeholder,
right?
Because I mean, the movie is the most important. But The Matrix Reloaded, The Matrix Revolutions, and Matrix.
It sounds kind of dumb now that you say that. The Matrix Reloaded.
You couldn't even do Matrix with 4 X's.
That would have been kind of cool.
maybe, I don't know what a matrix looks like in math. I'm very vaguely remembering it, but if you made those X's into a matrix shape, if that's even possible. I don't know,
like, okay, so in an interview, Keanu Reeves said, Neo dies or whatever at the end of Revolutions, and then he's clearly going to be in Matrix, but it's not a time travel thing. So what I'm guessing, I mean, I don't even know if you want like any type of guesses about what
let's go for it, because I'm disappointed with what we just got.
I think he's going to be like in the Matrix. Like he's going to like be uploaded into the Matrix as just like his consciousness or his soul.
Yeah, do you think, I mean, there's two ways I can guess. If they're still in the Matrix, which Film Theory has done some really good videos about, or there's a new Matrix. A new Matrix. If the title was The New Matrix, I'd be like, oh. Like it would be like when I first heard 22 Jump Street, I'm not gonna lie, at first I was like, that's dumb, and then like 10 minutes later I was like, that's brilliant. Like good on you. 21 Jump Street 2, no thank you. 22 Jump Street, that's hilarious, especially since it's the address and all that. But it was literally New Matrix, then I'd be like, oh, alright, we got a hint of what's going on. We know what we're, but that'd probably be antithetical.
Would you be more upset at Matrix or The Matrix Reborn?
Cool.
Right?
That's even better, because it would be like saying The New Matrix, but being clever.
New Matrix.
Literally, I was like, The Matrix Rebooted sounds like a Kevin Smith title, but it's also computers. You can reboot a computer. So I was like, they're not going to say The Matrix Reboot like Jay and Silent Bob Reboot.
Yeah.
But The Matrix Rebooted, it'd be like, oh.
That would have been interesting.
Okay. I see what you're doing.
I mean, the title does have to like go along with what the story is, whatever that may be. So hopefully there's a reason behind the title being just
being the most non-specific,
vague.
Like at least Reloaded is guns.
Yeah. The Matrix Revisited is like this. We probably already talked about.
Oh, those before. Animated. Wait! I actually, how did I not bring this up? I got this out of my storage unit. It's dusty, and it's only DVDs, but.
What? That's dope.
This is my collector set that I've had for a while. I had to tape on the back to keep it there. But it has all the way from The Matrix Revisited, The Matrix Reloaded, The Matrix Reloaded Revisited, The Matrix Revolutions, The Matrix Revolutions Revisited, The Animatrix, The Roots of the Matrix, The Barely Man Chronicles, The Zion Archive, and a bust of Neo.
Dude, that is awesome. Yeah, make sure you, when you send that to me, make sure you put Fragile on the box.
I'll send it through the Matrix. Jesus Christ!
Did you get a glance at those other films on the HBO Max roster?
Yeah, I've seen the list, and they all look good.
It's kind of lame that they're just like teasing us with this stuff. Like, I want to see King Richard trailer.
I'm totally cool. We got a whole year. That's fine. I'm fine with it. I just I'm still just stuck on that reveal.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
I mean, it was less of a reveal and just more of like, I don't know. It's like clickbait kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, after seeing like that, but I mean, at least we got something. Maybe the color scheme has something to do with it too. I mean, that was a little different, right?
I don't know. I didn't pay. As soon as I just saw that it was just Matrix, and we're doing this whole video for it, I'm like, what?
Hey,
sorry for wasting everybody's time. The thing that I asked you guys to wait for was that we do an X-Men podcast called X Minutes, and we have plans for a Matrix Minutes podcast. Which, who knows, might only do the first one if this fourth one is bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be still down to continue it, but yeah, those links are down there if you want to. There's nothing on the Matrix one, but you can follow it so you know when. But okay. See,
honestly, I think it was worth it.
All right. I've told you though, because like I believe it's Lana who's doing this, Lana Wachowski. Like Lawrence Fishburne isn't coming back, and there was actual question of whether Hugo Weaving would come back, and they were in negotiations. They just had to work around some theater schedule, and then all of a sudden at some point she was just like, fuck it. And I'm like, I know Keanu Reeves said he wouldn't have come back if it wasn't such a heartfelt story, but the other part of me is like, what are you baking? What are you baking if the ingredients don't matter? You're like, fuck that ingredient.
So Hugo and Lawrence aren't coming back? I knew Lawrence wasn't coming back, but Hugo's not coming back?
Yeah, I don't know more details about why Lawrence isn't coming back, but
he said he wasn't asked back.
Yeah, all right. I mean, whatever. The story, if it didn't include him, then it didn't include him. But Hugo Weaving was literally a maybe, and they went into negotiations. He's just like, I have the schedule. I kind of have to work around the schedule that I already set down. And then Lana was just like, forget it. And I'm just like,
that makes you wonder, like, what is this going to be? Is this going to be?
Yeah.
I'm just going to wait until it comes out, you know?
Yeah, I'm just like, just how wishy-washy that was, and them even asking him in the first place, like, can you come back? It's like, if you have to go into that much negotiations about schedule, it's not a cameo.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, does this movie matter, or is this a career thing? Because not both sisters are coming back. Speed Racer bombed, unfortunately. Jupiter Ascending bombed, or at least critically. I don't know about box office. Sense8 got canceled after 2 seasons. I mean, Warner Brothers has been giving them big budgets for a long time for stuff. Is this just we've been riding that train for a long time. We got to make them a hit. And also, what did you say? Because I didn't hear you say it.
Cloud Atlas did fairly well.
It did?
I believe so. It was very confusing, but I think it did well.
Yeah, I saw that, and I didn't really connect with it, although I've been told that I need to be in an altered state of mind for it to hit. I don't know, this, I just gotta be cautious to not be disappointed in case, because sometimes, you know, what is it? Brad Bird, after Tomorrowland tanked, he came back for Incredibles 2, and the reviews say it's not as good as Incredibles 1. After John Carter tanked, the director of that, who did Finding Nemo, came back for Finding Dory, and it wasn't as good. Those were career necessary movies that could still be enjoyed, and I just don't want this to be a career necessary movie first.
Yeah,
you know, I get that on some level it needs to be it is a career necessary movie, but
you know, like a question for you is like
an answer for you.
Would you rather there just not be a 4th Matrix film?
I want there to be a 4th Matrix film because I would love a good 1-2 movie. I would love to have The Matrix and Matrix be my favorites, because it's not scandalous to say 2 and 3 were not great. Definitely not as great as the first one. Yeah, it's like after the prequels, we were all like, we're gonna get the Star Wars films again, and we're gonna feel it again, and then we got Rise of Skywalker. So I just don't want this to be a Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah,
that's my thing. True. Like, I'm here for it. We got the original creator. We were gonna get a Morpheus prequel anyway without them involved. Yeah. Before they became involved. So let's do it. I hope that career necessary movie is number 2 on the list of importance, if not lower. And come out with a better name. Please, just more original. Matrix. I literally don't care if it looks like an email response. It's re.matrix. Because I'm like, all right, that's kind of funny. And
or just
at least it's not real Matrix. World. The real world. Ooh, now they got to make them tickets.
Like it just takes place just in, you know,
just learning how to make a coffee in the end times. We made coffee beans. All right, well, for a 30-second teaser with less than 1 second of stuff for us to talk about, I think we've made a 5-hour reaction. So anybody here thanks. Again, we have the X Minutes podcast that is currently going, and Matrix Minutes that will come in some future